Hello, everyone. I am back with a quick and fun and hopefully very inspiring and information-rich second time trying making this video. Solstice, Feng Shui, Summer Solstice, Summer Feng Shui, Summer Solstice Feng Shui, the energy of making more things happen that you want. If you're ready to stretch to a new level, if you're ready to expand your horizons, now is the time. It is the summer solstice, and the summer solstice is one of the magic days of manifesting this year. So if you have something that you want, something that has been lingering on your to-do list, something that hasn't gotten started yet, now is the time. Take advantage of this. So it starts on the 19th. This year, the solstice is early. So we have early summer, not very early, but still, it's rare that it's early. We have an early summer start. And on the 19th, you can do some of this. You can do some of this right now and get this energy going. But the first thing we're going to talk about, I suggest that you do on the 19th or the 20th, which is setting your intentions. And we're going to talk about this and how to supercharge them. But in general, what you can start planning for the solstice: parties, meditations. Maybe you want to go to a meditation, go to a solstice celebration, get in the sun, feel this energy. This is a time you might want to just wake up on the 20th and do sun salutations if you're into yoga, or just be out in the sun, be out in the daylight if it's not sunny by you, and celebrate the earth and the fire of the season. This is a time that is considered throughout history to be one of the days where the veil, so to speak, between where we are here on earth and all the other forces of the universe almost drops away. And we have direct contact with so much intelligence, so much guidance, so much wisdom, so much power. Use all of that. And we're going to dive in right now to the first thing I suggest, which you can do right now. You can get started, which is to decide what breakthrough, or maybe you have 2 or 3 or 4, but you want to prioritize. What are the big breakthroughs you want to have this season? What would you be so overwhelmingly thrilled to have happen by the end of the season? What would you just be like, wow, I made it. I got through this. I sorted it out. I broke a record. What is that for you? Get very clear on what that is. And if it's 2 things or 3 things, I have so many things going on right now that I'm literally sitting down for a whole day tomorrow and prioritizing everything that's happening, because it's so big, it's so great, and it's also so overwhelming when you don't have a sense of where you're going to focus. So what are your breakthroughs? And if you have a bunch of things you want, list them all out. And you might want to spend some time going through and circling some things and going, I really need this first. This is the most important. This would make me so happy. And get that really clear. Now, once you're clear on what you want from the season, it is a wonderful time to do 2 things. First, and you can do this on the solstice or anytime, ask for a sign. You can ask the universe to show you a sign that how you're thinking about these things is the right track. So let's just say you have one big goal and you want to know that how I'm thinking about this is going to, like, this is the right way to approach it. And you're not quite sure, or you're torn between 2 ways. Ask for a very clear sign. So this is the way I ask for a sign. Universe, please give me a very clear sign, one that I will completely understand, and let me know that I'm on the right track with this, or I need to think about this differently. Give me this sign, and let me have this sign by the end of the day or by tomorrow, or give it a time limit. So ask for a very clear sign, one that you'll fully understand, get very clear on what you want to know, and give it a time limit and let it go. And do not focus on it all day going like, where's the sign? Where's the sign? Where's the sign? Is this a sign? Is this a sign? Don't try to find a sign. It will be abundantly clear. And if a sign doesn't come, I take that as a sign that I should brainstorm a little bit more, get a little bit more clarity. And then I might not even want to sign after that. I've got it. I'm like, oh, okay, good. No, I know I'm on the right track. Now, another thing you can do while this solstice is happening and the veil is lifted is you can literally just speak to, whether it's in whatever religion you have, you might want to pray, you might want to speak out loud and ask, you might want to ask your ancestors, ask people for help and guidance. And you can actually just ask and imagine that help is on the way to help you to make these things happen that you need, that you want, that you're ready for. This is a big season to make breakthroughs because sun is fire. It's life. It's energy. Without the sun, we would not be here. And this is the time where the sun is most shining down on us. We are most charged up by the sun. So it's time to stretch beyond what you've ever accomplished before. It's literally time to make breakthroughs. And so one thing that you can do, and I highly recommend this, and I hope you try it because right now it's open and it's opportune. I didn't plan this way. Right now, if you sign in below, there's a link in the description box to join us in the free Feng Shui manifesting class. And in the third video, I teach you how to make a manifesting bowl. It is so effective. It's so creative. It's so much fun. And it is one of the exercises that can really expand your thinking about what you're working on and start speeding it to you. Hopefully you'll do the whole series because it's perfect for the solstice, perfect for the upcoming moon. And I'll be back with another live for that. But you can find that below. And the whole series is full of next level Feng Shui to help you get ready for breakthroughs. And it's the prelude to the breakthrough camp where we make breakthroughs every year, stretching beyond everything we've experienced before. And so you can find that below. Whatever you do, get clear, get clear, get clear, and prioritize. If you try to do 50 things at once, your chances are you're not going to do a lot of anything. Wake up much earlier and bask in the early sunshine. It is so great for you. It's so great for your home. It's so great for your life to be in the early light. Dr. Huberman talks about this. He talks about getting out with no sunglasses on, no glasses on, no contacts in for a few minutes in the morning in the light and doing something outside. I don't know all the things he says to do, but to just be outside and experience the light. What I like to do is sit outside and write my notes in my journal when I don't have any glasses on, sunglasses on, but I do have a little bit of shade over me. If you're out in the full sun, don't feel stressed to have to not wear sunglasses if you need them. But imagine you are being charged up from the sun. Charged up. Yes, sunscreen is important. Yes, all these things. But in doses, sun is life-giving to us. So experience that sunshine, especially in the early morning. And if you can wake up a little bit earlier, when you first wake up, open your windows, open your blinds to invite in that cleansing, activating sunshine. And then get outside if you can and experience that light and let it just take your energy to a higher level. Your energy is the driver of all things, which is why cultivating your life force is everything. Everything. So if you imagine summer as this giant charging station, where we plug ourselves into the charging station of the sun and we become so full up with energy, we will then be charged up all the way through to the end of the year and through the winter. It's how a lot of animals actually function. They hibernate during the winter and they get charged up and experience all of life during all these months, especially the summer. So if you do nothing else, focus on your life force, your radiance. You're feeling when you wake up in the morning like you are fully well rested, like you completely slept, like every ounce of you is recharged. Focus on that, cultivating more of your own dynamic energy. So this could mean having new vitamins, drinking more water, doing new exercises, maybe exercising outside, what can bring you more life force? One of the things I'm doing right now, and I'm going to start documenting the process of what I'm doing and sharing them all afterward, is working on several things that have to do with body alignment. So any body work that you do, maybe you do massages, maybe you do acupuncture, maybe you do body work of some sort, anything that helps you to get more aligned is going to make your energy flow. Now, this matters because, as I said, you are the generator of all things in your life. And when your energy is strong and vibrant, you're going to make more things happen. But also, when you are feeling very aligned, and this is how all the Feng Shui works in this universe. When you're feeling very aligned in a practical way, you're feeling strong, you're feeling dynamic, you're feeling grounded, you're feeling amazing. When you're feeling better and better, your energy is flowing freely. And free flowing energy is what creates money, wealth, abundance, opportunities, love, and all good fortune. All of it. So get that energy flowing freely. This is your magnetism. Think about it right now. What's one thing you've had on your list and you're like, I could do that? And again, it could be something totally free, like going for a walk every day, or whatever it is that makes you feel better and more alive. It could make you feel good to watch a bunch of movies, but motion, physical. Think about your actual body and all of its processes in optimization. So get that energy moving, and the sunshine in the morning can definitely help. Detox and harmonize your home. If you do nothing else to detox your home but take your shoes off when you walk in the house, I am for that. That is a big, big deal. So just taking your shoes off when you walk in, excellent. Excellent for your energy, excellent for your home. So many, I think 90% of the toxins in a home come in through people's shoes. Seriously, it's that much. So I think it could be just easy to do a lot more of this. The reason I say detox is because all the heaviness of dust and perfumes and all sorts of stuff weighs us down. Remember, we're plugging into the universal charging station of the sun. We want to be our optimal, most vibey, most excellent. And when you let go of all the stuff that's dragging you down, you can hold more energy, which means you can hold more opportunities, which means you can hold more money, which means you can hold more of everything you want. So if you want to open the doors, just simplify things. Now, one exercise I will recommend for the summer. And again, if you're not following along yet with the channel and you're new here, I'm Dana. I welcome you. I'm a modern Feng Shui master. Please follow along if you love this stuff, because I share so many ways to harmonize your home, to all the tips to create more flow, to basically take your home to a higher level. And this is something that I'm passionate about, and I'm not going to get into all of them in this video because there are playlists upon playlists of videos that you can just select things that you want to work on. But for now, one of the best things that you can do for your high vibe home is to clean more often. And when you do, before you start vacuuming and dusting and all that stuff, walk around your house and fluff up every cushion, beat up every cushion, shake out every rug you can shake out every blanket, all your bedding, everything gets fluffed up. And then let that settle for a few minutes. I usually let it settle for about an hour. So I'll fluff everything up, feel all that energy, but it also releases a lot of dust and stuff. So then I will just walk away, let it all settle, and then I will dust and vacuum, and it feels so good. Next level awakening, getting rid of all the dust and the pollen and the stagnation and everything else. So harmonized home equals harmonized life. Your home is your key to manifesting more. I will say this again and again and again in every video. I tried so hard in my life to make things happen. I've been studying personal development because it was basically force-fed to me since I was 12 years old. everything you could possibly imagine. I am way older than 12 now. And so it's been a while. And in all that time, what really cracked the floodgates open to make magic happen, because I could only get to a certain point with my mind, with my focus, with my just determination in my mind. What really made it work on the level I was looking for, that I was reading about, that I was hearing about, was when I finally discovered environment and learned how to do this and developed this way of working. And I can't say enough about how much power your environment has upon you, what it's doing to you, and how much you can impact your environment in simple ways. This doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be tricky. And when you do this, you have so much power at your fingertips. So dive into this, do more of this. The final thing I want to talk about today is deferring to your intuition. Let your intuition be your guide. What does that mean? You don't have to be a psychic. You don't have to be plugged into any special forces that you channel. Nothing like that. You have an intuition. You have all the instincts, all the gut feelings, all the sensibilities in every way. You have as much intuition as anyone you will ever meet. Sometimes you just need to cultivate it a little bit more. So one of the ways you can cultivate your intuition is to get rid of the noise in your life. Pay attention to your phone habits and how they drown out how you feel and what you're thinking about. Pay attention to this kind of distraction. Pay attention to other distractions and decide, I'm going to let them go. I'm going to let them go. If you find yourself overthinking, allow yourself to feel more and practice deferring to your intuition. So to give you an example of what this looks like, let's say you have a really big thing to decide on. I have a big thing to decide on. I need to know if I say yes or I say no. What does it feel like? Let me imagine what it is when I say yes. So imagine that, yes, I made a yes decision. What does that feel like in my body? Not what's going to happen. What am I thinking about? What are the odds? What are this? How does that feel? And then imagine I said no. And what does that feel like? And really feel it. And you'll be surprised that a lot of times your head is saying yes, and your full body, your intuition, everything is like, no, 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 no. And this is oftentimes how we get stuck in circular thoughts, because we get stuck in our head and our intuition is screaming. I'm sure you've experienced this, where it's like, do not do this, do not do this, do not do this. And you start wondering and second guessing yourself and spinning in circles. None of that now. Trust your intuition more and more. It's always important to have information to make informed decisions, especially big decisions, especially the ones that are going to impact your whole life. Get all the data you need, ask all the questions you need to ask, and then follow your feelings. When it feels right, it tends to be right. What we do with Feng Shui here is not follow a bunch of rules from a book. We follow what feels best, using all these divine, ancient, and magical principles as a guide. And this can help you to unlock so much more. So again, flowing energy, plug into the fire of the sun, decide to make big breakthroughs, speak what those breakthroughs are going to be, ask the universe for help with your breakthroughs, wake up earlier, get out into the sun, and start manifesting more. The free Feng Shui manifesting class has begun. Again, you can make a manifesting bowl in the third video. In the first video, you'll learn so many rituals that are next level to energize and really take your home to that higher frequency of joy. And just, it's brilliant, like really blissful and brilliant and so colorful and so creative. You're going to learn how to use more Feng Shui to tune up your home and bring your desires to your home even more. This class is awesome. It's only up for 2 weeks every year. It's up right now. That's why I'm emphatic that if you want to join us, go to the description box and join us. I hope you love it all. And there are a bunch of comments. Hello, 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 hello. I love this. Practicing presence. That is probably the most powerful thing you could ever practice. Presence is magic. Make the bed today. Indeed. Hello from Ireland. Hello from all over the world. And you are so, so, so welcome. I hope that you are all really enjoying this whole season. I don't know about you, but where I live, it has been quite literally freezing for 6 months. It was so cold, so dark, not what I signed up for in Los Angeles. And now finally, the sun is coming. So let's all plug in. Let's all make the most of this, and let's make the most giant breakthroughs this year. Thank you all for being here, and I will see you very soon. Happy summer. Mwah. Bye, everyone.